Is this all that we have left yet? Now?
Yeah.
We're just the last of the crew, or what?
Last of the Mohicans. There's a few more. They went made earlier than us. We have dwindled down.
We're shrinking. Shrinking.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
Here with Greg, and Greg happened to be the winner about a year ago of the solar light giveaway that we had done through Suaoki and everything. And I thought it would be really cool to get his opinions after using it for a good year and everything. So what did you think about the light quality?
I thought the light quality was very good. It gives off a lot of light, especially in the first couple hours. After the battery starts going down, of course the light starts dwindling off. But I found that that's not an issue, because usually when I come in and it's dark, I turn the light on and I'm usually going to go to sleep. I might need to maybe cook some food, I might need to do a couple things, but I find that I only really need the light for about 2 hours, and this thing will stay very bright for that 2 hours. It will light this whole place up.
So how long do you usually have to have it in the sun before you can have that 2 hours?
I found in the sun it will charge up, but it will never fully charge. There's a little light on here that's right here, and that light will never turn green.
Okay.
So it will not fully charge in the sun. But if I plug it into my computer, or right here I have a USB plug, that will charge it up fully.
Okay.
So.
Had you ever checked into about how many hours you get light out of it when you do it from sun?
I did when I first got it, but I don't remember how long. It was quite a while. It was probably 3 or 4 hours, and even after that 3 or 4 hours, it was still trying to give light off. It just wasn't enough
to make it worthwhile.
To make it, yeah, it wasn't really usable light. So you're good for probably up to about 4 hours. We can set this up right here. I'll turn this light off and we'll turn this on. What's nice on this, you can either have it sit like this. You can open up this little piece here, and I'm going to tell you another thing. Honestly, this has fallen off many times. I don't know how many. And it has not broken. I am impressed for a
it's
plastic,
tough, huh?
Yeah, but usually what I do is I hang it right here. Turn this on. Okay, I went too far. So that's the bright setting. So we'll turn this off. And see, that gives off a good deal of light.
Not bad. Yeah, you could do some work if you wanted
now,
to.
if you needed to, and if you wanted to use it for reading, you can always just take this, and instead of having it up there trying to light the whole place, you can actually put it something like this. And then if you got a book, you can sit here and just line it up so that it's where you need the light.
Okay.
So, I mean, yes, it's not. Obviously, this light's a lot brighter, but this is a 12-volt LED, and these are 5-volt LEDs. So there's a big difference. If you need to do a lot of reading and stuff like that, this probably would not be the light you want.
Okay.
But for general use in here, you see it's giving off a lot of light, and it's not totally dark in here. If it was totally dark in here, that thing would
look even brighter.
It would look a lot brighter. Right.
Cool. What do you like best about it?
I like that little hook.
Okay.
Because you can hang it different places. And also the fact that you can put it on a table and it'll still give off light. Okay. So it can sit on the table, or it's got a lot of different applications for it.
Okay. And you think it's fairly usable for any kind of RV, or
any kind of small RV.
Okay.
I think if you had a big this is a 15-foot, so it's fairly small. There's not a lot of area that needs to be lit. If you probably would need a couple of these if you had a 21-foot or a 25-foot trailer. You'd probably need a couple of these.
Okay. And now with these guys, you would say a van, or like if somebody was into tent camping or something, it would be awesome.
Tent camping, it would be perfect. I used it in my van before I bought this trailer. I used to use my van to camp in, and it worked fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was probably better than in here.
Okay, that's cool. I was thinking it would work pretty good for that too. Is it fairly light? Is it something a backpacker might make use of?
Yeah, I think so. And actually, at first look, I would think, oh, you put that in a backpack, it's going to break. Like I said, I've dropped it. It's fallen from right where it's at.
From up there at the skylight.
Yeah. So and hit the floor, and I figured, oh no, it's the plastic lens came off one time. It snapped right back in.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's not
really durable.
Yeah, well, I think it was well engineered. I mean, it's kind of strange because I think it is made in China, but it was well made.
That's excellent. If you're not completely familiar with it, the solar lantern that he's talking about is a Suaoki product. It's the first giveaway I ever did for Suaoki. They every so often when they roll something out new, they send it out to me. The last one was a battery pack. I'll go ahead and link both of those videos up for you to go and check out their products and my personal review on it. But I thought it was really neat to get an opportunity to go ahead and have Greg, who got it sent out to him about a year ago, and get his opinion. Anything to add about it?
Not really. If knowing what I know now, if I needed another one, I would go out and buy one. Yeah.
So you'd pay the $20 that those run about?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Greg.
Yeah, no problem.
Last couple of days, I'd been hanging out at my aunt's. I got to meet up with a longtime subscriber, now that I'd call a friend. It was really nice to meet you, Gabe. Had a great time. Thanks for showing me the waterfall there in Snoqualmie. And it was nice to see my aunt. I haven't seen her in quite some time. Also, I got to spend a little bit of time with my cousin as well. It'd been quite a while since I had hung out with him. We grew up together, getting in trouble, just small stuff, but running around, having a good time and everything. So it was nice to see him, and it was nice to see my Uncle Dale as well. Now, I left the casino on Friday, and I gotta say, I think the meetup over there at Quinault was fantastic. We had a really good time. The Quinault folks were great. The only thing I could even come close to complaining about maybe was service here and there, and we were there during the week, so I'm sure it was out of their normal hours, and we definitely had more people in there in the restaurant than they were used to, so give them a break on that and everything. I think that the meetup was a real success. A couple of people had told me that they were keeping kind of count, and they'd been there from the beginning, and we had something like 40-some people that had come through there. One told me 43 that I remember off the top of my head. Different times. Some people stayed around and hung out longer. Some people just came by for an hour or two. But I'd say it was a real success, and I look forward to maybe doing it again next year, but say have it in a different region of the country. Who knows, maybe back east, so some of the folks out there can join us. There's the Linescrew.
Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Welcome to the border town of Linden. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. So Andrew and I are meeting up, grabbing some pizza. He went across the border.
This is my favorite border town. It's Linden, Washington. It's one of the pretty border towns. Most of them are ugly, but that's my favorite pizza joint in the area, West Side. It's takeout. So what I think we do, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna order, and then while we're waiting for it, we'll go get some cold beer.
All right.
And then we'll pick it up, and then there's a city park up there where we can eat the pizza and drink the beer.
Sounds good.
That's what I typically do.
and Canadians, they gotta have beer.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. But you guys sell them at the gas stations,
So
to make it more convenient for drinking and driving.
In Louisiana, they sell it right at drive-thrus to make it even more convenient.
Well, in Cuba, they sell the beer in the gas stations too, but nobody owns a car.
Hey there, everybody. We just got a little bit of pizza left. This is really good pizza, by the way. So if you got a West Side pizza, I would go ahead and get pizza there sometime. Linescrew and I have been just, chatting and catching up. Haven't really seen each other since we were down in Quartzsite and everything. And so he and I both have been invited over to YouTube at the YouTube Creators Day thing. So we're gonna go get some training later on this week after I hang out with my buddy. He and I are gonna go and check that out and see what we can learn. Maybe I'll learn how to be a better creator. Both crashed here last night, and Marcus over here in the old 1940s era bus over here used to be a Greyhound. He and I are gonna go to breakfast, so I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if he will let me have a tour of it. Are we gonna do a tour of your bus?
Yeah, we can do it. It's messy though. This is the famous bus van, even, isn't it? The Dutch van.
Yeah.
I'll just put this over there.
I gotta, somehow I keep accidentally ending up with the, famous rigs, right? This is a Dodgy Bond.
Yep.
These era Dodge vans are
A racing spec, Japanese stuff. What was the
yeah, that's crazy.
How was the Ford one? How was the Ford van?
I like the Ford.
How was that famous?
I wasn't famous. Never mind.
Well,
you got me. You got me.
You made it famous.
Yeah, there you go. I made it famous. Now I got a Dodgy Bond. I had a GMC. Holiday Rambler's famous,
The GMC was famous.
Yeah, big time. That was probably the most popular RV from
This really
back
is.
in the
This
era.
is like an RV park. This is great.
Isn't Bellingham Walmart crazy?
It's brilliant. We need to light some fires and some old tires and some old wheels and get some wood. There's some wood around here. Look.
Hey there, guys. I'm about ready to get on the road now. We're running over to the restaurant. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you